I would put it on the bun. You could fit the pickles. You could put pickles in the pickles.
You can fit the pickles in there. You can fit the pickles in there. Come on.
Some onions.
Pickle chicken sandwich. Take it away, John Frickin Smith.
Welcome to the rabbit hole,
How did we end up on that rabbit hole?
where all you knew is wrong. And rules are just suggestions,
I like the pipe.
made up as we go along.
Shut up, Corn.
Fuck you.
And who knows what you'll find here. Maybe heaven or your worst fears. Whatever it may be, it's yours to keep forever.
Just in time. You've entered a rabbit hole. Please go down further. Where there's philosophy hidden within stupidity.
My nipples are sweating.
What are they doing to that chicken?
They're punching holes in it. You know what?
Man,
I want to
fuck that.
teabag Hank Azaria. He can make weird noises.
You're fucking weird.
You guys are horrible.
Bunyan rings? Like, I wouldn't eat those.
What the fuck? Hey,
Even if it was Paul Bunyan themed, like, you know what I mean?
Anyone-
Like flannel onion rings or something like that. Be like, yeah, I had a heart attack. Fuck you.
it's a sunshiny day.
Yeah. Fat people need love, too. Hello there. Was that creepy enough? Did that scare you a little? You are just in time, and we are the J&D Baggers. Millie Van Nielsen, a.k.a. DJ.
Tiger digging.
Hey,
Corn.
yeah. Well, you might as well say them both because it gets confusing after a while sometimes once we start, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like 6 people talking at once.
Yeah, once we start talking, the intro names tend to fall off, and we end up just falling back on the other ones anyway. But yeah, we're here for another We're continuing the festivities, right?
Mhm.
We're hearing the bells. We're getting on our sleighs. Okay, I don't have any sleighs.
Yeah, we or sleds.
Yeah. I don't even have like that cool fucking disc thing or whatever that they had on a Christmas Vacation.
That'd be awesome.
It would. But yeah, we got. Well, this week we're looking at another Christmas movie. Well, I don't know about this week. It might be this day. It depends on how we end up shoving them out, you know. But yeah, this one is pretty much the definition of consumerism around Christmas time, I guess. Capitalism. Create a high demand, but a low supply. But the target demographic being children, which in turn becomes the parents who are pressured by the children to get that perfect gift to make. Dude, fuck them kids. Can we say that, Corn?
Yeah, we can.
These parents put way too much goddamn pressure on themselves, and they get way too much pressure from these kids to buy fucking shit-ass trendy presents that they know are going to be fucking sold out.
Or that they're gonna stop playing with them in like 2 months later.
Yeah. It's fucked up. And half the time, the parents don't even get to take credit for buying the present. They tell them that fucking Santa got it. Bastards. That's the one thing I've always had against the Santa thing. It takes credit from the parents.
I'm the one that went to work, not Santa.
Exactly. Like, that's the one thing that gets me is like, no. Your parents worked hard. Like, fucking... That's the one thing, like, when as a kid, when fucking they told me, when the news was broken to me, like, yeah, there's no magical fat man. Like, why the fuck didn't you tell me all this time? I could have been thanking you instead of, like, thank you, Santa.
Mm-hmm.
Lame. The magic is still there if you know your parents got you the presents. That makes it even better. Like, dude, you've been struggling, Mom. How the fuck did you manage Christmas? Awesome. Yeah. But, yeah. The movie.
Some movies suck and some are great, but our reviews are always late reviews with the boys from Just in Time.
Fucking 1996's Jingle All the Way.
Some movies suck.
It's got an action star in it.
Yes, it does. An action star in a Christmas movie. It's not like that's unheard of, but it's weird when the action star isn't American and can't play and doesn't sound American. Can't sound American. Your typical workaholic dad doesn't see his kid enough. Kid wants this one specific toy for Christmas, which I don't know about you, but I always circled many things in the catalogs when looking through shit, you know what I mean, having that fantasy Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
There was never just one fucking, I just want this one doll. This one little freaking action figure that doesn't do anything. Turbo Man? Lame. Turbo Man was lame even back then, as a kid.
Yeah, it was.
But yeah, kid wants this specific toy, and of course it's like Christmas Eve or something, so he's got to go store shopping before he could go to Amazon and shit. Now, I can actually say, like, I might not be a parent, but I remember being a teenager and wanting to get stuff from, you know what I mean, my little sister, who had fucking, she had an obsession with the Bratz dolls back then. And I made the mistake of going to, this is going to sound old, I went to KB Toys. You remember KB Toys? Yeah. I went there like a week before Christmas looking for this toy. A week before Christmas. And it was a fucking madhouse. That was a small ass place in the mall. There were kids fighting in the aisles with fucking lightsabers and shit. While I'm sitting there looking for one specific fucking doll, looking like an asshole. Because as a 15, 16-year-old, I probably looked like a 20-year-old. So it looked even creepier me going in there to buy a fucking doll. What's up, man? Yeah, let me get 2 of these. You got any accessories for them? They didn't have any accessories. But yeah, it was a fucking madhouse. So I got lucky. I found the shit, you know what I mean, right there at KB Toys. But of course, in this movie, he's going Christmas Eve. This toy's sold out everywhere. And everywhere he goes that he thinks there's going to be a toy, fucking all the parents are douchebags. Which is true. Anybody who's seen a Black Friday video, children get trampled. Mm-hmm. I've never actually gone to a place on Black Friday. Have you, Corn?
Yeah. Walmart?
Mm-hmm. On Black Friday.
Oh, yeah. It sucked.
I imagine.
The lines.
Yeah. I imagine it was brutal. Did you get what you were actually going for, though?
Not really.
That's the problem with Black Friday. Is whatever you're going for, everybody else is going for, too.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually TVs. That's usually what I want on Black Friday. And those are always gone. The cheap ones. But yeah, he runs across a mailman, right?
Yeah.
He becomes pretty much his rival in searching for this toy. Goddamn Sinbad. Who the fuck did the casting for this movie? Who in the fuck? And Phil Hartman, may he rest in peace. Playing the shady neighbor trying to bang Arnie's wife more obviously than I've ever seen the friend zone guy trying to hit on the woman and shit. Cock blocking son of a bitch. But yeah, it gets violent. He fights a bunch of Santa Clauses. He somehow gets in a jetpack, which there's too much wrong with that to even try to nitpick at. It's just Arnold Schwarzenegger has to have action. So why not have him get smacked in the face by stuff and, festive?
There's a deer in there.
Yeah. Those Santa Clauses look like the worst gathering of human beings ever, too. Like those guys ran some kind of sex trafficking thing. But you know who the little bastard was that played his kid, right?
Is it Alex?
It was
From Home Alone?
No, it was Little Annie.
Mm-mm.
Skywalker.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Jake Lloyd.
That's awesome.
No, it's not. You hated him too. Are you an angel? He's a criminal now.
No shit.
Yeah. Apparently, like, he turned down the dark side as soon as that Star Wars was over. Like, I guess he got bullied. Probably people asking him if he was an angel. Or just calling him Annie. Whose idea was that, Corn? Whose idea was that to give Anakin the nickname Annie?
Was it George Lucas?
I'm sure it was. He wrote and directed those prequels.
Some movies suck.
Yeah. he decided. I'm blaming him. He finalized the decision at least. To call Darth Vader Annie. It's a hard knock life, Corn.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway. Well, Jingle All the Way, but that's really all the premises of the movie. Of course, being Arnold Schwarzenegger, he's got the body of the Turbo Man. So he's able to get in the costume, get a jetpack, and give the toy to his kid. And then his toy's like, you know what? I like black people. You can have the toy Sinbad before you go to jail. Make sure to give your kid this little Turbo Man, because I got the real Turbo Man.
My dad.
Yeah. Did he not realize that the dad's not going to be able to keep that costume? Or that jetpack? He's not going to be Turbo Man. Hell, if you thought Arnold was a workaholic in the 90s, wait till he becomes governor. He's going to be busy banging maids. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I won't lie. As far as Christmas movies, that's one of the lower tier ones, I think. I don't know. Well, I don't know about you. I don't know if you hold that one in a higher regard.
That's okay.
I'm like that's not quite a banger. It's one of those just like, man, it's a Christmas movie. If you want to see what Arnold Schwarzenegger looked like when he tried to do kids movies, watch Kindergarten Cop. That was way better.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I always thought the bad guy on there looked like the least intimidating person in the world. Do you even remember the bad guy from Kindergarten Cop? Exactly.
Joe Pesci.
I wish Joe Pesci would have been the bad guy on Kindergarten Cop. That would have been awesome. I think it was just some douchey white guy with a ponytail. Yeah. Looked like he could have been singing with Extreme and shit. But yeah, that was one of the lamer ones. So like as a kid, it seemed cool because it was Arnold Schwarzenegger doing a movie for kids. But as an adult, it doesn't age. It hasn't aged well. Sinbad's comedy really was like, it was really a product of its time, you know, especially back, 90s Sinbad doesn't transfer well to nowadays. It's not even like it's offensive or anything. It's just not real funny. But I think that's just because nowadays a lot of those kind of jokes have been played out. Thanks, Tyler Perry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can blame Tyler Perry. You can too, Corn. If you've sat through any of his movies, you can blame him.
I have. They suck.
Yeah.
Can't believe I finished it.
That's one Christmas movie I'm not down to do is any Medea Christmas movies or anything like that. I'm not, I think this is enough. I'd rather call Prisoners a Christmas movie, even though I think it starts on Thanksgiving. Maybe not. You know, I'm going to make that argument. Prisoners is a Christmas movie. Now you have to watch it, Corn, just to be able to say whether or not. But yeah, yeah. Next week we're gonna get into the more fun, the next ones will be more fun Christmas movies. I think we just wanted to get this one out of the way just because it existed. We saw it. You saw it as a kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
We've seen it as adults, right?
Yep.
And it's like it's one of those. Yeah, that's one of those ones that like no matter how meant for kids, it's not that a movie meant for kids isn't as good when you're an adult, because there's plenty of movies that are still good that I watched as a child. That's just not one of them. True Lies is still good. Every time I watch True Lies, Jamie Lee Curtis still gives me a boner. Every time. But any thoughts? Any thoughts on missing on the Jingle All the Way? Because it seemed like they jingled all the way down.
The wife is hot.
Yeah. Phil Hartman was funny for the part he was playing.
Mm-hmm.
He at least tried to liven it up and shit. Tried to make it a more fun Christmas movie. Almost the way John Frickin Smith makes this a little bit more of a fun show. You like that?
Mm-hmm.
No, it was a little bit lame. But yeah, you heard his beautiful song, Yours to Keep, at the beginning. You can check out that song as well as the rest of the album it's from, Songs of the Great Collapse, at johnfrickinsmith.com. And I can actually say, just listen to the album all the way through, that's more worth your time than watching Jingle All the Way if you've never watched it. Or if you have watched it, don't watch it again. It hasn't held up very well. It was one of those easy cash grab type of movies. That's why we started off talking about consumerism or whatever. Yeah. It was probably trying to make a mockery of the whole Christmas fanaticism with parents and whatnot, and with the retailers and shit, but it was also trying to cash grab by like, let's get Arnold in a Christmas movie. Yeah. And no. I would rather listen to Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You 7 times in a row.
Oh.
Back to back. Then watch Jingle All the Way again. Which one's worse?
Mariah Carey, man.
But is it actually worse quality wise? Or is it Mariah Carey only worse because it's been played a billion times everywhere you've gone, even now? Already.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's disgusting.
I agree.
We don't have to do late reviews on Christmas songs. I don't like most of them. As far as like, okay, I like the classics, of course. We all like the classics. Yeah. But the nowadays, or like even from like the 90s, pretty much once Mariah Carey got in on the Christmas song thing, every celebrity like that got in on it, it was just like, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear your fucking Christmas joys anymore. This is bullshit. I'm hearing this bitch's high-pitched scream fucking... I can't fucking... Once that song starts playing, dude, there's something that changes in human beings. It has a psychological effect. A violent one. If you play that song at Walmart twice in a row, you can cause a riot. And you know what's fucked up? The small children are going to be the ones that start it.
Yep.
They're going to be the ones that get driven the fucking most insane. It's already stuck in my head too now. I just keep hearing it over and over, and I'm trying to like get it out. I think that's why I'm like trying not to have too much silence right now, because then I might start singing it just to get it stuck in your head. But I'm not trying to get sued by Mariah Carey.
She'll do it.
She will. You sang my song on your show, and 3 people listened to it. You owe me $15 million. Yeah, $5 million for each listener. But next ones we'll have some more fun Christmas movies. Hopefully we'll have a rookie with us.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not. Maybe so. We might have to like show up at his house, put a bag over his head, and then take him up to his house and tell his wife that we're kidnapping him. That's like the most polite way, right?
Yeah. She has to know.
Sneak up on someone, put a bag over his head, and then walk him back to his house calmly.
He's like Jawbreaker.
Oh, god damn you, Corn. That's like your most dangerous game.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you can find any aspect of life and bring it back to Jawbreaker. Just like, no, man. No, you don't just go throwing babies out of windows, man. You end up causing accidents. Accidents happen. Just like Jawbreaker, man. Accidents happen. She choked on who forces a Jawbreaker into somebody's mouth? That's why ball gags exist. God. Oh my god, a ball gag Jawbreaker? That seems ineffective. But like some kink ass out there would make that. Suck on the Jawbreaker until you can say your safe word.
Like 7 with that fucking blade penis.
Ow! Yeah. 7's a Christmas movie.
Mm.
I can't even say that with a straight face. I tried, but it is not possible. Sorry, I'm just trying to do that, man. Doesn't everybody want to do that now? Because Die Hard, every year we got to hear that damn argument. Die Hard, every fucking year, man. Every goddamn year. Yes, we'll call it a Christmas movie. Leave it the fuck alone. Nobody cares. But now I just want to like you can make any movie a Christmas movie. You saw that meme, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
The Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is a Christmas movie because it has elves. And Gandalf looks like a low-carb Santa Claus. So does fucking Saruman, too. God damn it, that's too nerdy now. But yeah, we'll catch you next week. The festivities will continue on. And if there's any Christmas movies you want us to do late reviews on before, the big day, we'll try to hit them up. Yeah? That's weird. We don't take requests usually. We don't ask for them. Yeah, we do all the time. Nobody just answers them. So yeah, that's at J&T Podcast on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Peace.